Hey guys, so I want to show you guys the results of my back testing. Um, I decided to try webcam today. May I still try and small? Thank you very much for 41 subscribers so far. It's been a journey. I think I've had this account for the past 1 year and not even one person subscribed, but I really thank you guys. I thank you for subscribing to my channel. So, this is a quick back testing because this is me. I'm trying to build my strategy and all of that because my other strategy, I don't know. It not that it stopped working, but I think it just the season. Sometimes strategy can just stop working for some certain reasons. Maybe at that period, that was when you're supposed to stop trading, but you eventually went, started trading and all of that. So this is just me trying to develop my edge based on what my mentor taught me and trying to add or improve on it so that it can fit my style. Although I don't need it to fit my style, but this is the exact way it trades. But I modified it based on how the preference and all of that. So I did a back test. Sometimes you can back test, but when you now enter forward testing, it's become a problem. Do you understand? I back tested. There was a period there. I back tested my order strategy. January profitable, February profitable, March profitable, April profitable, May, June, July, August, September, June, July, August, September, profitable. But you see, from October, November, that's when I blew my account, my second phase funded net account. Not that my strategy was bad because I actually checked the strategy this year, this January, and I saw a glimmer of profitability, although I had some crazy losses. But nevertheless, now this is November. Sorry, this is December. So observe something. So now, remember, see, this is December. Is it first? Yeah, December 1st. Now, you can see that price came here. We had a tag to this other block here. Now, what we use most times is liquidity and order block. So this is the order block here. Beautiful. We had liquidity formed here. Price came tapped, we pushed to the upside. Liquidity was also formed here, but this became invalid. And from my back testing, we had some losses and we had some massive wins. Okay, like this, for example, was a massive win here. This was a good win. And what I have decided to stick with is 1 to 3. I am not doing past myself. 1 to 3 risks to reward. That's all. Finish. So that's what he told me, and that's what I'm sticking to. You can see after that we had loss, we had a win, we had another win, other block, liquidity, this mitigation, we had a win here. Where is this? Yeah, this is December. We had a win here. See, we had a win here. We had a loss here. We had a loss. We had a win. We had a loss. We had a win. Loss, loss, and eventually we had no other invention. We had a loss and we had a win. This was like 30th. So overall, we had over. Let's calculate. I'm trying to see how. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think 8. We had 8 wins. And how many losses? Let's go from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We had 10 losses and 8 wins. Now calculate 8 wins. That's 8 times 3. 8 times 3 should be about 24. 24 minus 10, that's 14. So I am up 14 arrow, depending on what I risk. If I'm risking $100, I'm up $1,400 at the end of the month. So this is what is giving me hope, and this is what I've been backtesting throughout. And it's really been easy. Trying to improve myself, doing my 9 to 5, and if still day trading, but I try my best to make it work. So Let's fast forward. This is November and December. We also had a trade during January. This was perfect. We had over crazy, I think over 9 wins and probably 8 losses altogether at the end of the month. It wasn't bad. It was quite okay. I told myself that I'm going to stick to just one pair, which is EU, because I checked ChatGPT and EU respects some certain things, liquidity, other blocks and everything more than other pairs. Gold also is a very valid pair to actually trade with. Do you understand? So, but I really like this one because I can actually use it to grow a small account. But on gold, you can't. You are. What's it called again? You don't have a choice. You must trade based on how, let's say your stop loss, you have like 50 pips, you must risk $5 for $100. But imagine you wanted to risk just $2, you can't, because that 50 piece is five if is for a 0.01, it's a $5 loss, a $5 risk rather. So that aside, uh, let's go to this month. Yeah, so this was the beginning of the month. I took this trade. Was this February? It was January. I actually took this trade, but I was not supposed to take it on my profit. My profit right now is sitting at 4,926. I took some trade on GU, but eventually I told myself that I don't want to trade GU anymore. I just want to focus on one pair. One pair can give you many things. It will test your patience, but I saw that it could be profitable. It can be profitable based on backtesting. But what is touching my mind is after backtesting at the end of the day, when you're forward testing, you'll see a different thing. It's like going to school. Your math teacher is teaching you something. It looks beautiful on the board, but when you go to the exam, totally see something different. Completely different. So, um, nevertheless, we keep going. And yeah, so this is where the month began. We took a trade here. It rallied, came. This was another block. This was liquidity. We have another block here. This point here. I always pick the body of the candle, then put it at the bottom of the wick. And we can see we had some reactions here, but eventually price came, hit our stop loss and all of that. Now, I actually took a trade at this point here, but it came and hit my break even, so I just deleted because I moved to break even when the day has ended. Then I took a trade here. It kicked me out and crazily went in my direction. This can be very, 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 very painful, but nevertheless, we kept going. And this was another order block. We took a trade from this point here to sell price to the downside and hit our stop loss. That's for this. Then I saw a very nice trade here. We have another block. We have liquidity down here, but we also have liquidity up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right here we have liquidity. Yeah, yeah, right up there, right up here we have liquidity. So I wanted price to rally, and it rallied, tapped, and gave me my 1 to 3. And you can see that as soon as it gave me 1 to 3, it just quickly reversed instantly after giving me that 1 to 3. It's crazy. It's crazy. So price is pushing to the upside right now. I don't see any value zones to buy to sell price from that up, but we have this other block here, um, and we can actually buy price if we get a retracement to this zone here. So basically that's just basically how I trade. Look for valid order blocks, look for mitigations, that's resistance and support around that area, then take my trade according to the order block, and that's it. Target my 1 to 3. I don't target more than that. All right, so basically this is my full week. So currently, if I had them on EU, I had 1 to 3 losses and 1 win. So basically a break-even week for me. Nevertheless, the week has not ended yet. The day is still 3:31. I will keep you guys updated if I see any setup. If I don't, then still next week. Thank you guys. Have a good day.